あ、いけたかな？いけない。いけてる？いけてない。やっぱ遅延がとってもすごいなぁ。パート1になってる。しまった。パート2です。はい。ということで、まあ、ちょっと夜中なんで、ちょっとだけやります。スリザリン。かっこいいですね。さて、前回は、あれに、ホグズミードに行ったら、ちょっと待った。ホグズミードに行ったら、トロールに襲われて、わーってなったところで終わってますね。Come and see me, I've discovered something in the rocket we found at グリンゴッツ。グリンゴッツのロケットについてなんか見つけたから、ピグ先生のとこに来てくださいって。いやー、量がかっこいいね。レベリオ。言ったり言わなかった。そう、地下なんだよね。ここなんだ。バリオか。パイね。なんかあんまり美味しそうに見えない。レベリオ。あれ？ここの部屋なの？ここは、監督生の部屋かね。あれ、出口がわからない。出口がわからないぞ。ここか。さあ、ここになんかあるけど、ないな。とりあえず、ストーリー、ヒグ先生のところに行っちゃいましょう。そう、いつもね、ここがいけないんだよね。これかな？違う。ここ？これかな？違うな。これかな？違う。 諦めよう。プロフェッサーフィグーズクラスルーム。フィグ先生。この、寝てたのみたいな。あなたここで寝てたの？寝て待ってたの？
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And
ゴブ
why
リン
send
の
trolls
銀
They
を
were
着
there
てたっ
because
てこ
of
とかな？
me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
ランロック&ルックオントゥザロケット。さあ、アバーザゴブリンアッグリンゴーズ。ハテナはね、あんまり
They're after the locket.
いらないんですよね。
You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
なんか、マップ、地図があって、図書館の禁書の棚に、禁書の棚に、なんか、ヒントがありそうなんだけど、念のため、ヘキャット先生から、なんか教えてもらってから行こうねって感じでしたね。ということで、ヘキャット先生のとこ行くんですけど、なんかクエストが鍵マークついてるんで、まだ行けないですね。Find the secret, the restricted selection。これか。そうだね。プロフェッサーヘキャットアサイメント。なんか追加課題を終わってからってことかな。行きましょう。インセンディオを教えてくれそう。このところどころで、ヘキャット先生。
I believe we have some discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished,
六章さんこんばんは。はい、おやすみなさい。
You know where to find me once you've finished.
ちょっとね、英語に夢中になりすぎた。Win two rounds of crossed ones。これ、杖十字会のことですね。Complete round of spell。コンビネーション。ああ、両方とも杖十字会に行ってこいってことだ。昨日この前にセバスチャンが誘ってくれたなんか杖十字会に行って、まあちょっと戦ってきなさいっていう感じですね。ちなみに1周目の時はボロ負けして泣きながら何回もやりましたね。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
あ、来た来た。あ、まだ覚えてない。
Revelio.
あ、彼だ。
Can I help you? Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
あ、なるほど。あれナティは選べないんだ。1周目の時はね、あ、ナティ選んだかな？選んだかも。Nice to hear. だからセバスチャンと一緒にできるよ。
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Yeah.
Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
よし、やりましょう。
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
スペクパティ
We'll
キラ
make you regret signing up.
スリザリンチームにこれしかセットできないからな。タコ殴りでござる。
Act like a
big hits that round.
強い。セバスティアン強い。
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's
あ、
still
でも彼
competition
は
ahead, but keep this up.
彼は
and you
セ
can
バ
be
ス
the
チャンって
next
言うんだね。
champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
じゃあコンビネーション技を教えてほしい。ハロー。ルカン。is the next round of crossed ones. あ、違う、こっちだ。May I use the training dummy? OK.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
このコンビネーションがさ、一周目もうなんか全然よくわかんなかったんだよね。
Let me know.
なるほど。
Excellent form.
Leviosa.
Nicely done.
Leviosa.
あ、間違えた。
You'll get it.
Leviosa.
3、握手を1、2、3、4。
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
よし、コンプリート。じゃあ、ヘキャット先生のところに行こう。ヘキャット先生のとこどこ？違うな、こっちか。違うな。いや、ここで合ってるね。ダークアートクラスルーム。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Revelio.
なんかここにお宝がある匂いがするんだけど。なんか。あれ？あ、2回勝たないとダメだった。しまった。
You're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
パートナー、あ、ナティ。まあ、セバスチャンに頼むかな。
Then let's get to it.
セバスチャン
Ready to
強っ。
get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
だからできれば、 あ、間違えた。1、2、3、4。1、2、3、4。いやー、どうなんだろう。コラボうまくいってんのかな。
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so...
これでいけるはずだ。クラス。あ、まだいけない。早すぎるといけないのよね。ダークアーツクラス。
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes.
ヘキャットじゃなく
I'm
て、
sorry to say,
ヘカット
I
先生
visited
みたいな
enough
感じ。
careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Fuck. Yosh.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate you.
Eve 先生。Eve 先生、これ。リーグ先生、教えてもらいましたよ。
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
横暴な校長先生。
That man is
や
exasperating.
っぱちょっとなんか、はい、発
Unfortunately, our
音
trip to
が
the
変だよ
restricted
ね。
section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio.
お宝の匂いがする。
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
セバスチャンに会わなきゃ。あ、いたいた。セバスティアン。
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with ランロク。It's to do with ランロク。ランロクのことでやることがある。I'm not entirely certain. わかんない。Not a student have. It's to do. ランロクが、違う。ルックウッドが、なんで来たんだろうね、みたいな。で、多分、ランロク関係じゃないっていう感じかな。
And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
A
portkey.
portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
スリザリン同士だとなんか、あれ
And
だ
those
ね、怪しい
annoying
感じが
prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us
両
to
あっ
scribble.
ていい
So don't
ね。
let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed
This
to be.
is イルー
Cast
ジ
it
ョン
and
メン
you'll
ト
appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
さあ、これが私が死ぬほど使う。
Lumos.
Lumos.
あれ、ルーモスだ。違う。
We must remain unseen. Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you?
The key. Here it is.
危ない。危ないけど来れた。
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost.
あ、まだいるんだ、人が。
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking around.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
ピーブス。
Naughty,
ポル
naughty.
ターガイストのピーブス。
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
セバスチャン、いいやつ。
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
あれ
Reparo.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. Must be... That's it.
さあ、不思議な空間が。
Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
あ
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
あ、痛い。
Potato. Stupido. Levioso.
2、3。1、2、3。
Levioso. Accio.
うわっ。死んだ。あ、死んでない。
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
危ない。
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
わあ、 いっぱいいる。
Levioso.
2、3、4。
Accio.
1、2、3、4。
Levioso. Accio. Stupid. Levioso. Stupid. Levioso.
あ、いった。
Levioso. Accio.
いなくなった？いなくなったね。
It is a book after all.
いやー、1周目はね、めちゃんこできなくて、何回もやって泣いてたんですけど、なんかちょっと音大きいな。
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
ホグワーツの先生と生徒ですね。
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
いやー、セバスチャン、いいやつ。セバスチャン、ごめんね。そしてちょっと制服を。これしかないんだ。寮のマフラーがしたい。あ、そうだ、そうそう。なんだろう。プレミアム版を買ったので、最初からここら辺のがついてます。が、私スタンダードなのが好きなんだよな。あ、マフラーなしでいいか。マフラーなし。うん。普通の制服的なやつが好き。さて。やれることがないぞ。No stories available。セバスチャンに会いに行かなきゃいけない。ああ、出てきた。なんかちょっと時間がかかるんだよね。Return to Professor Phil class。違う。Professor Phil class。いやー、ピグ先生、大冒険してきましたよ。インセンディは一回も使いませんでしたが。
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is Rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
ルックウッドがランロクと繋がってるなんてありえないみたいな。いやいや。
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
なんかペンシーブは2つあって、老人が村を救ってる姿と、あと、5年生で編入してきた私みたいに、セバスチャンじゃん。セバスチャンありがとね。ワールドマップが開けるようになりましたよ。これ
have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
ずーっと追いかけてると消えるんですよ。嫌がって。セバスティアン。あれ、消えない。いや、全然消えない。セバスチャン怒ってんの？ まだいる。あれ、ああ、しまった。追いかけすぎてセバスチャンがガグった。
Rebellion.
えーっで、そう、私は行きたいところがあるんです。ね、ここ、ライブラリーアネックス。違うな。多分ここら辺に行きたいかな。いや、ここじゃないんですよ。
Rebellion.
どこだかなあ、ここ、違うな。やっぱり迷子になってる。あ、でもここら辺かも。あ、ここら辺だ。
Rebellion.
あ、そう、ここら辺。もう一個上かな。あ、そうね、ここよ、ここ。入れるわけないよね。ここがコンルリちゃんの時に足しげく通った、レイブンクローの寮の入り口ですね。やっぱり入れないよね。寝てここにレイブンクロー生がいるわけです。ちょっと色がよくわかんないけど。
Rebellion.
レイブンクロー生じゃないから入れなかった。 換して、ここにも用事があるんだよな。下だっけ上だっけ。あ、ここだ。ああ、まだか。じゃあ進めようかな。ハーボロジークラス。いいね。遠いな。あ、でも近かった。植物学ですね。これ暴れ柳じゃないね。
Growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Garlic
You'll need
sense.
these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
マンドレークの植え替えをしますね。かの有名なマンドレークの植え替えです。
More comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Now remember, a wand is not a trowel.
プレットちゃんは誰？あ、ナティ。あ、ここにいた。
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost
cabbage.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
これがもうとっても強力なんですよ。
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in
Rebellion.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
日本語だとカミカミ白菜なんだけど。
Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Rebellion.
I いただけるものはあるかな。
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Revelio. I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, ハーバロジークラス分かったから、The girl from girl from うがワガドゥって言ってるけど W じゃないんだね。ワガドゥから来た少女。さて、才能はまだ開花しないのか。まあ、案外行くか。ちょっと、装備がいつも溢れがちなんで、行ってきましょう。グズミードマップ。
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today?
売りに来ました。
Very good. Never
装
hurts
備
to
し
keep
て
my
ないもの
stocks
が
replenished.
ここに表示されるんで、ここにあるものは全部売って大丈夫です。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
さて、ポーションクラスか。ポーションクラスに先に行きたいな。間違えた。ホグズミートじゃない。違う違う。ホグワーツ。ポーションクラス。
Revelio.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never.
Bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be
ちょっと
required
アラン
to
ビ
reach
ック
new
マン
heights
に似
of
てるん
both
だよね。ちょ
discipline
こっとだけ。
and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Weekend
Mr.
World
Takar, can you
Potion.
tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
クランプジュース。ジュースってさ、あれなんだよね。多分、絞ったものみたいな。そんな意味なんだろうな。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
あ、風船さん、こんばんは。ちょっとね、誰も見に来ないと思って全然チェックしてなかった。
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear,
いや、ハリー・ポッター大好きなんですよ。
You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
先生が、
I hear Professor
先
Sharp
生が材料をくれるっ
into
て
his office.
言うんで、材料をいただきに
He
行
did
き
say
ます。
that. He wants me to get more
あ、一人
ingredients
ごと
from
聞いて
another
た。
potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Got it.
I
Got it.
suspect that's where
Got it.
I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
このいたずら坊主が自分が作りたいやつをの材料取ってこいって。あ、これか、フーパーフェザー。あとはいただけるものはないかな。Return to Gareth with the Fwooper feather.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
あ、開けちゃった。
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
エドラスポーション。
And be thorough.
エドラスポーションは、これか。エドラスで合ってる？エドラスポーションは防御力アップの
And now
薬
we
で
have
す
the
ね。
mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
ああ、爆発させてる。ああ、
Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
ギャレスかな、ギャレス。
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Yes.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice...
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
いや、めっちゃ楽しいですよ。I'm sorry about that. I don't know what you mean. いや、ここはしらばっくれよ。これ今でも、一周目だと、マジで、見てる人も疲れるくらい、ずっと何時間も迷子だったりするんで、二周目でちょうどいいですね。で、一周目は割と素直な子をやって、二周目はスリザリンなんで、何のことだかわかりませんって言おうかな。
Earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're
本
not
当
a
は
potions master
音
quite
声
yet.
英語で
In
日
addition to
本語
having
字
solid
幕があ
grasp
っ
of
た
how
ら
to
一番
combine
良かっ
various
たんだけど
ingredients,
な。
you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
うん。まあ、これからは必要なものは、植物学のところで育てるか、まあ、買ってきてやんなさいよって。でも使っていいよって。あれ、セバスチャンがいた？あ、セバスチャン。セバスチャン全然喋ってくんない。よし。じゃあ、ナティのとこに行こう。これもやんなきゃだな。Successfully avoid enemy attack by ローリング。どっちローリング？どういう意味だ？ Cast Incendio on Elements。なるほど。インセンディオを使って攻撃しろは分かったな。Successfully avoid enemy attack by どっちローリングってどういうことだ？どっちだけ調べるか。どっち。身をかわして逃げるだから、あれかな？なんだろう、回避っていうボタンがあって、B ボタンなんですけど。そうだね、プロテインだね。多分それで避けなさいってことだな。ちょっと、まだ先だな。よし。じゃあ、ナティのところに行く。違う。さあ、正面玄関から出て、今なんかあった気がする。あった。 もうハリーポッターシリーズは多分各100回ぐらいは、間違えた。ここじゃない。各100回ぐらいは見てるんじゃなかろうかってぐらい大好きなんですよ。ホグワーツが複雑すぎて、全然、出口あった。全然迷子ですね。よーし。ナーティ待っとけ。ちなみに、私が操作すると道なき道を生かされる運命にあります。いやー、徒歩だと遠いな。このムーンストーンはですね、めっちゃ使うんでいいですね。こんなんいくらあってもいいですからね。いや、かっこいい。日本語だと、レベリオとかだから。でも、なんだろう、映画の日本語版よりは、ちょっとかっこよくなってるから、まあよし、まあよし。だけど、あれ、これは、ハグリッドの家ではないか。ハグリッドの家では？そうだよね。ハグリッドの家だ。イェーイ。グランドキーパーズツール。くしゃみがね、年中、鼻炎なんで、花粉関係なく、年中鼻炎です。
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
警部。洞窟は、危険があるかもって言ってますね。
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
If you don't mind asking, why are they looking for you? 何があなたを探してるのって言って、They want something I found. どうしよう。結構一周目はかなり隠し気味で言って、いや、言えないんですで言ったけど、ちょっと今回はオープンでいくか。でもあんま関係ないと思うけど。
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a
う
lot
ま
to
く
absorb.
説明できないけど、私には特別な力があるの、みたいな感じ。
For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matubililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
何が起こってるの？まあちょっとここはこんなところまで呼び出してただ内緒話しただけなんですけど、あれですね。なんだっけ。あ、ランロクっていうのがゴブリンで、悪いゴブリンで、で、それに魔法使いが、なんか協力してる、裏で繋がってるルクッドっていう人がいて、で、そのルクッドっていう人の手下のハーローがいて、で、今、ルクッドはとりあえずなんかあんまり情報はないけど、ハーローっていう人が、なんかめちゃくちゃ、なんか悪いこと企んでるよ、みたいな話だったと思う、多分。で、なんか秘密抱えてるけどなんかあったのみたいな。そんな感じですね。で、今、クエストが終わった瞬間に女の人がなんか叫んでましたね。どうしましたって。わあでもこれぐらいしかないか。何してんですか？
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
You there! What are you doing? I'm a poor guy, my...
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
やっぱ女の人の、あれなの？ The collection, the section of the field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insight on enemies such as their weakness to certain spell。うん。なるほど。コレクションセクションが現れたよ。新しい敵のタイプがリストにされるよ。You may learn variable insight of on enemy such a まあ、なんか弱点があるはずだから、その弱点とか確認できるよ。あれ？あ、もう倒した？
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
あら、倒した。あ、倒しました、先生。
Are you all right? I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but
アッシュワインダーズっていう、こう、ルックウッドの組織だね。リトルコロニーって言ってるから。
Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
そのストーリーとかかな。
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Mallowsweet leaves. Mallowsweet leaves.
On the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
あ、こんばんは。その通り。あ、exactly。まあ、じゃあその通りってことか。ありがとうございます。
What should I do now?
Incendio!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how beautiful!
お こんばんは。よかった。英語で返事があると、ちょっとドキドキしちゃうんですけど、よかった。日本語できて。
I take it we can call that a success.
いや、英語はね、全然なんですけど、ハリー・ポッターが好きすぎて、英語版2週目でやってます。
Review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
これでマーリンのマーリンの試練ができるようになった。あとヘキャット先生がそうね、インセンディオオンエネミーズ。中日本人よかった。英語し、いやでもごめんなさい。英語喋ってる間、私も喋っちゃうかも。ちなみに思いっきりたどたどしく読んでないときはだいたい1週目の日本語版でやったやつの記憶で言ってます。よし、ちょっとヘカット先生のでもファインドスクロープスノートインザカウントヤードなんだ今何が選択された？新しく出たのか。スクロープスラストホープ。ホースエルフ。スクロープスっていう屋敷しもべ妖精がノートインザカウントヤード。じゃあ呼ばれてるから行こうかな。じゃあ一旦これで終わろうかな。終わったら。今ちょっとメインストーリーしかやってなくて、で、メインストーリーが、クエストをどんどんこなしていくみたいな感じになってます。これか。なので、あれですね。クエストがいっぱいあって、そのうちのいくつかがメインストーリーみたいな。最低でもそれは通らないといけないよみたいなやつですね。あれ合ってる。ミステリアスノート。スコープ knows about the book you found in the missing something. Scope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scope has left as a note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care, tell no one about this. そうそうそうそう。なんか、これをやりましょうみたいなのがあって、それが授業だったりとか、友達の、友達から呼び出されたり、さっきみたいに道行く人を助けたりみたいな、そんな感じですね。これちょっとね、もう、 記憶がないんだけど、こんなのあったっけ？こんなのあったっけ？ Search for the next note。あ、これか。これスリザリン限定の、あれかな。こんなの一周目でやったかな。Almost there. Hard for a pumpkins. Just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. なるほど。ヘッドか。ヘッド for the pumpkins. Just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may able to help poor. Broken-hearted scrope.
Pumpkins? Oh, I think I know just the place.
これやったっけ？やったんだっけ？スリザリン専用かな？全く記憶がないけど、これでもメインストーリーだもんね。やったかな？やったけど忘れてるかもしれないけど。あったあった。The young Slytherin must be exceptionally cursed. じゃあ。スコハサウォーターエッジ。あ、スクロープは、固有名詞ですね。スクロープっていう、屋敷しもべ妖精さんのことです。お名前ですね。だから、僕に会いに来て、屋敷しもべ妖精ってなんか、自分のこと愛って言わないんですよね。なんか、名前で呼ぶんですよね。The water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
The scroll at the... いや、これはスリザリン専用クエストっぽい。全く記憶にないもんな。ヤングスリザリン。あ、死んじゃった。死んじゃった。しまった。あ、そうそう、ドビーもそうでしたね。しかもなんか、文章が割となんか、単純というか。あ、私ね。あ、来た。
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way.
Oh.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
このスクロープさんは、校長先生校長先生がブラック家の人なんで、ブラック家に仕えてるって言ってましたね。Can't you more in exchange for your help? そう。ちょっと、 あれだった。高いとこから落ちて死ぬのは恥ずかしかった。But no one checks the headmaster can know. で、私に何してほしいの？
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
ちょっと、これ、インベスティゲートグロット。ちょっとこれ、ページ、さっき破れたページを探しつつ、なんか願いを叶えると思うんですけど、ちょっとね、これ、多分結構長いと思うんで、一旦もうそろそろ1時なんで、ちょっと次回にしようかなと思います。麦さん、ありがとうございました。また、タイミングがあれば、ぜひ、来てください。ちょっと、セーブだけしとこう。ちょっと、あれだ、スリザリン専用の、あれが出てくるとは思ってなかったから、ちょっと後で、ここら辺の英語をちゃんと見直して、また、次回やります。はい、ありがとうございます。では、おやすみなさい。